My name is Mr. Steve. I'm a storyteller. Hello, everybody! It's me, Mr. Steve, and we're gonna have another story time! So, I shaved my face. I think that I look very different. I hope that you're okay with me having my face shaved. Huh?
What's that video? You shaved it.
I shaved it off. It feels so smooth. Feel how silky smooth
If you go here, you can feel some of the
tiny nubs.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny hair nubs. Yeah, I didn't use the best razor. But the last 2 days I've been going to stores and stuff, and I'm wearing this mask, you know, because of the sickness, the Corona-19.
The coronavirus.
And having facial hair and wearing a mask for a long period of time just itches so much, and so I shaved it all off. I feel like I look extremely different. But, story time. How are you guys? Are you guys doing good? Hopefully you are. I hope that you're being safe. Social distancing, okay? Social distancing. Social distance. Okay? Is what you should do. I've got Maxwell here, and I've got Eleanor, and we're going to be reading a book, and it's right here, and it's called If I Had Superpowers. It's the story of the fruit stripe zebra and how he got superpowers.
And
it's not.
To make six.
He has two faces. Look, here's his eyes and his eyebrows and his ears, and then he's got a face here and his nose. He's got 4 eyes. If I Had Superpowers, written by, and I'm serious about this.
I don't like the feeling.
Written by no one. So it was written by a ghost. Ooh.
But ghosts can't interact with human objects.
Ooh.
Daddy?
Maybe he did it text-to-speech.
Daddy?
What?
I don't like your beard.
He or she. Well, good, because it's not there. All I have now is a mustache. So this book was written by no one, as far as I can tell. There's no author, there's no nothing. So we're going to read this. If I Had Superpowers. If you kids could have a superpower, what would you like to be?
Mine would be, well, I know a bunch of people are asking to fly, but mine would be, well, telekinesis. So I could just
telekinesis. So you can move a TV with your nieces.
No superpowers that I.
What about
top shelf? I could just.
I want telekinephews.
I want.
As opposed to telekinesis. See what I did there?
I want.
Telekinesis is when you can move things with your knees. If I had superpowers, that's the power to make dinner. I have superpowers. If I had superpowers, this book is an example of alliteration. That's when you use the same words over and over again in the beginning or like in the end of a word. So like Maxwell's many monkeys make mischief at the mall on Monday. That's alliteration. See, what letter was I using? M. Over and over again. Eleanor eats albatrosses. If I had superpowers, I would have stupendously substantial strength. See, that's alliteration. See? Mr. Steve got you covered. And here is the superpowered zebra lifting up this car, and the llama is freaking out, and the unicorn is freaking out. Question, what is this? I am confused. It's some sort of, I don't know, badger or cat with a mohawk. I'm very confused. Okay, that's a turtle. That's a llama. That's a zebra. What is this? Super strength. Super strength. Like Superman or the Hulk or character actor Fred Willard.
Or Superman.
Or Superman, sure.
Or Poop.
Poop does not have super strength. Nice, good
Or
try.
Captain America.
Or Captain America, yeah.
Here's Poop's power. To stink. A lot.
Boom. I'd travel through time in a tremendously terrific time machine. Alliteration. And there is the zebra and his magical time clock doing kung fu kicks. He's kicking Doritos chips, as you can see. Who can time travel? Let's see. Marty McFly. The Avengers, obviously, can travel through time with their, what did you call it? Time heist? I'd make it storm and create wonderfully wacky weather. Alliteration! And here is the zebra, and look at the zebra's powers. His head is no longer attached to his body. As you can see, there's a line there in the where you can see where his neck is apart. Maybe that's where the Pez comes out. Or maybe that's just the color. I don't know. I would ask the author, but no one wrote this. Very strange. I'd pull shape-shifting shenanigans and turn into anything I want. Okay, so you're a shapeshifter, right? And you can turn into anything you want. What would you want to turn into? Exactly, a cactus.
This is what I would.
Exactly. You turn into a cactus. So it's like in Captain America, and they're questioning the Skrulls. Can you turn into a filing cabinet? Why would you turn into a filing cabinet? Can you do it? I'll give you $5 right now if you can turn into a filing cabinet. Why is this magical zebra turning into a cactus?
This is what I would turn into. Well,
character actor Fred Willard. Nice answer.
No, disinfecting wipe so everywhere I go I will wipe. I would turn into Captain America.
I would turn into Albert B. Fall. Do you know who that is, kids? He was the Secretary of the Interior during the Harding administration who was responsible for the infamous Teapot Dome scandal. If you kids learn anything from my YouTube channel, that's the one thing that I want you to learn. That Albert B. Fall was the Secretary of the Interior during the Harding administration who was responsible for the infamous Teapot Dome scandal. Just FYI. The Teapot Dome scandal was the biggest scandal to ever hit DC until roughly around 2016. I'd fly through radiant rainbows. My wife makes radiant rainbows wherever she goes. I'd fly through radiant rainbows and touch the sun. Oh, so you're gonna melt. So the zebra has melted the end. What a sad ending. But I like that. The zebra that can fly and is flying through a rainbow. I want that tattooed on my face. And that's the end of the book. Hooray! It was made in... I was looking at the back to see if I could find out who wrote this, and all it says is it was made by a company called The Clever Factory, and it was made in China. And that's story time today. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure and like and subscribe and all of those things that I'm supposed to... Okay, this is a sleeper hold. This is a sleeper hold. Tap out. Tap out.